Yeah, I think so too. But I also, what I was saying too is like they had to hold that back. If they, because in my opinion, right, if we could run, jump on walls and double jump and shit like that, why the hell can't I slide? Like that was like something that to me that just felt like it should have just been in there. I mean, I'm sliding in Medal of Honor Warfighter. I could slide in that game. And Watch Dogs. No, ain't no jump button in Watch Dogs. but yet, but yet, people want to tell me it's better than Grand Theft. Come on, son. What real life world can you not jump in? Let's talk about that. Right. A button to climb over, right. But I'm sorry, there's a lot of games that got that mechanic where the jump is the vault. But now you understand what I was saying about Titanfall, and I fully agree. How can you parkour and can't jump? The funniest shit ever, son. Tell them why you mad, son. Because they want you to be able to look back with the other button. I'm not. I don't agree with it. It's the stupidest. It's stupid. So this should never be the old button. Yeah, but Square isn't Square hacking, so they should have been X. Now you press O for the handbrake. L2 is brake. You press O for the handbrake. Right. 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 I don't know. I say get the drift on, baby. Get that drift on. Nah, man. I be trying to drift around a baby, son. They lucky they don't push babies in the street, baby. I be looking for that bitch all the time. Just try to drift right around her. Game was already smooth as fuck, though. Right. Right. Yeah, but that right there is the swindle busy work. Like they know that shit should have been there from day one. I mean, come on, these dudes created fucking Call of Duty. Like but that's just to make it seem like they're supporting the game and all that other BS. Like, come on, we all know that's a fucking marketing ploy. I know, because it works. There's no real issue, right? And but that just shows you the day and age where we're at, where people are selling us unfinished games. And yeah, Yeah. If somebody's promising something that they shouldn't be promising. Right. I mean, but that just goes back to what I was saying before, son. You gotta watch them all. Everyone that's available, you gotta watch them, son, because and ignore the score. Ignore the score part. You just gotta watch them and listen to what they're saying, so that way you could figure out, yeah, so you could figure out whether or not it's gonna be worth an attempt or worth your time. Bless you. I think, bless you. I think, to be honest with you, I feel bad that I kind of was so stacked in 2012 that didn't have a chance to play Far Cry like I should have. And that was probably the best game I played in a while, especially open world. And that's the kind of thing, like with Far Cry, I first off, with open world games, I don't like I don't like having to grind. I like it like GTA, yo. Just let me play the fucking game. Don't make me go do stuff so I can carry more stuff and I can do other stuff once I get that stuff. Like, I hate that. But the thing with Far Cry, why it kind of works with me, is because I get it. You are some preppy boy, privileged boy, and y'all out there with family, and you never killed anything, probably never even killed a roach before, and you got to go through the struggle of surviving and getting your peoples back, which means you learn how to become a killer, a savage, a survivor. So all that shit, running around, going around killing animals and shit, so you can like make, holsters and all that other shit. Like, I get it, and it's probably the only reason why I allow myself to kind of like play that game. Other than that, the gun mechanics and the shit works. Everything in that game works. There's nothing in that game that I was just like, that doesn't work. And again, I hate open world games that make me have to go do extra shit. So yeah. What was the multiplayer like? Cause I never jumped on the multiplayer. I don't believe in open world multiplayer games, man. I know Far Cry 2 multiplayer was pretty sick. Bro, my Battlefield 3 bow says what's up. Had to send a message. Too bad you couldn't get some of your for yourself though, but Hey. Oh, there you go. Let's add that to the list. Talk about your digital trips, homie. You could trip for real in GTA. hit the bong and go get some alcohol, son. Nah, for me, if I was them, I wouldn't go through the effort. I wouldn't. Yeah, because yeah, no, that's fine. They should do that. That they should do. It's the console, the PS4 and the one. I wouldn't spend the resources on it. There's not enough. There there's not enough reason for them. There's not enough money there to do it. Like if Microsoft says if Microsoft and Xbox, I mean, and PlayStation say, hey, look, we know it's not a lot of fan install base here, but we'll pay you guys to do it. Whatever it is, we'll pay for it. Like pay for something, whatever it's the development cost, whatever that may be. If they was to do that, then maybe they'll bite. But other than that, I wouldn't waste the time. Because you got 80 million Xbox 360s, you got more than 80 million, like 85, maybe even 90 million PS3s on the market, and you took a big chunk of that. So even if you sell 5% of that, that's fine. But then you look at 5% of 10 million on the PS4, or I think it's 10 million, it might be 8 million, and then less than 5 million, less than 7 million on the Xbox One, and you expect 5% of that. Son, it's not worth it.
Gotta keep an eye out. Should be very close.
Well, here's the thing with The Last of Us. They did that right after they got the game green lighted, that it went gold, they was already working on a PS4 version. And that was a secret that they didn't say anything about, but they was already working on it.
You called the cops on me? You stupid bastard! You do not want to get involved.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Metro. Metro Last Night is coming. Metro Last Night and the other game is coming. I was telling a lot of people, like, yo, if you didn't pick it up, a lot of PlayStation owners, if you didn't pick it up on your P3 for free last month, then that game is worth purchasing because you're getting two games in one for the price of one. I was like, that's a good one. And to be honest, a lot of whoever didn't play The Last of Us in the P3, that game was amazing on the P3. So that the game itself is amazing. The game itself is amazing, but it also looked amazing on the P3. So I want to see what it's gonna look like on the P4. I'm not gonna buy it. If they allow me to buy just the multiplayer, I will do that though, because that was a multiplayer that I wanted to get further into, but I was already shifting over to the PS4, and I was playing other games. So at the time, I just, like, I'm tired of playing Battlefield because it's a broken mess, but I don't want to play my P3. I'm not turning on The Last of Us when I turn my P3 on. I'm playing like Grid and shit like that. So, it'd be nice to have a game of that caliber, just the way that it plays. I would love to have that on my P4 because it's a slower game. It makes you think. It reminds me of, valuing my life like I did in SOCOM. So, yeah. I might just go turn it on my on my 360 and see what's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm gonna end up checking it out one way, but I'm a little tight about that. My graphics card being effed up. It's still